Alright, so this is the new chart. It has a lot of things on it. Excuse me. Over here in this box here, these are the two rules. Alright, sorry I'm losing my voice. Well, I'm done with that water bottle. Okay, so we just talked about the Dorian. And there's also a Mixolydian substitution. So that Locrian we're trying to get, why are we trying to get that? We were just talking about the D-shaped stuff, right? Because in the DKH, you can go up a modal scale, you know, sorry. Alright. By doing a ascending pentatonic kind of absolute value scale. So it's not major or minor, you know, it's just the letters. So it's D, E, G, but these are half step apart, so they're in the same cage, and then A, C to D again. And we're trying to define, and that would be a C minor shaped 6 minor. In the key of C, it would be a C minor shaped A minor. You can do these so without the charts, without even, you know, without even notes on the guitar. You can do it. You know, you're just playing along and you want to do these modes, and you can essentially do what you can do in C easier, you know, which is play your C and then a D minor, then the E minor, and then F. You got to know F is 4, 6, and root, right? 4, 6, and root, like that. Then you go to the 5th. To the 6th, is going to be A minor shape. See, I didn't have to worry about the numbers. And what do we do for the 7th? And that's what this been doing this all week until we get it down, until I get it down, and then I can teach it to you, the lucky recipients of Andy's free guitar chart videos. How do we do that without doing something complicated, without having to take notes from one string and grab a note, you know, 6 frets away from the string below it, or, you know, dealing with it? Did the warp bring me something over in patterns? The way to do it is you're either going to play a 2 minor or a 5/7. So in the key of D, the 5/7, not key of D, in the D cage, whatever key you're in, the 5, sorry, I don't mean to raise my voice. When I say 5/7, I'm just talking about the 5th. It's going to be the Mixolydian defined as from 5th to 5th, which gives you the dominant 7th. I was so excited when I first learned that. That's where my dominant 7th was within the scale of the mode. The rule says that you just play the dominant. What's that going to be? That's going to be A shaped in the D cage. Here's my D cage is a little lower, so I can play it. Okay, so here's barred out from, you know, so I'm keeping track of where I am. This is a big chord here. If I do A shape from here, so as you know, if this is root, that's 5th. And it's really no different than going like this. But the warp gives them different shapes. The warp gives it the D shape. The warp gives it the A shape. Okay, so here's the A shape. Alright, and that's the 5th. The A is the 5th. In the D cage, it's saying take the 5th and raise it or lower it. Okay, so the fifth is, I'm either going to want to play this, but that's too high, isn't it? Isn't that too high? Or lower it. Alright, so if we're doing, that's pretty much the dominant there. Alright, so it'd be, let's see what we got here. We've already got the seventh. Alright, in the dominant, we've already got the seventh. Notice it's not blue. That means it's not a change note. It's not a note we're adding. We already have it. In the A shape, which is the 5, the dominant, in the D cage, we already have the seventh. Because look at this. The fifth degree, okay, is defined as 5, 3, 2. So we've already got, not 5, 3, 2, it's 5, 7, 2. We've already got the 7. There's something wrong up here. So we've got the 7 there already, okay? Now, which the fifth we're going to want to change to accent that, so we're not playing a dominant. All right, now if we drop the fifth to the fourth like that, guess what we have? We practically have the chord right there. All right, so we're going to drop right down here. We drop the fifth to the fourth, and we've got a 2. Let's see, in our, this is the Locrian description. Okay, so we've got our 2, our 4, our 7, and a 2 or a 4 there. 2, 4, 7. That's pretty much Locrian. 7, 2, 4. So isn't it great that all you have to do is play a seventh of the fifth, a dominant of the fifth dominant. In other words, all I got to do is raise my finger here, and I've got, okay, it's, there it is. So it's easy. You know, you're playing along in it has more of a half diminished feeling to it. It's not like playing like this would be the regular fifth dominant. But instead you're going, okay, you're not getting the, sorry, it sounds like a car honking horn. You're not getting that fifth. You drop the fifth to the fourth, or you can raise the fifth to the sixth. So that's the way to get, another way to get a seventh Locrian, all right, from the fifth. Everybody knows how to play the fifth, right? Let's look at another one. Let's look at the G shape. Okay, so here's a G shape C. It's tough to play, but like that. Alright, sorry about that. The fifth of that would be a D shape up here. The fifth of C is G, so it'd be a D shape. When I start messing up, I have to kind of like arpeggiate things. What, I forgot what shape we're in. We're in the the G shape. So you can see it can get difficult. So you can either substitute in the G shape by doing a shaped 2 minor, a minor shape 2 minor. So in that D shape, we did this before, but now we're going to do it from the fifth. All right. So we take the in the G shape,